Hey everybody, we're going to do a little bit of a different video today. This is a little lesson on something called finger weaving. And my phone is in a precarious spot, so I will do my best to make sure that my hands are in view and you'll see what I'm doing. But I'm figuring this all out. All right, so for finger weaving, it's a great activity for children to do quietly. It's a great way for just children just to kind of kick back and relax. What you're going to need is a big ball of yarn, the bigger the better, or a whole skein of yarn, and nice like thick, kind of like even just like the acrylic cheap yarn is just fine. All right, and finger weaving, I've had success with children who are 4, but it really is a better activity for children who are a bit older. Maybe you can, maybe as an adult, once you learn and kind of watch the video, you can kind of help guide your child and kind of help them along. All right, so in order to start finger weaving, what you're going to do, you're going to start with your non-dominant hand, which for me is my left hand. So I'm going to take the end of my string in my left hand, and I'm just going to sort of secure the end right here so it doesn't fall off. And I'm going to begin wrapping each finger with my string. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so each finger has 1 loop on it. Now that's sort of my foundation layer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin weaving over, under, over, under. So I'm going to take this string, I'm going to go over my pinky and under, over, and then under. And I'm going to repeat that, over, under, over, and under. And so now what you see, as I'll tuck it down, is that each finger has 2 loops on it. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the bottom loop and lift it up over the top, right off the finger. But it's got to be the bottom loop. Bottom loop, give it a little tug, over the top, bottom loop. There we go, up and off, and the bottom loop comes up and off. All right, and now you've got 1 foundation layer, so you don't really need the string anymore. You can give it like a little tug and just kind of toss it back there. Okay, you are finger weaving. So now you're going to go as long as you want. We're going to just keep repeating over and over. You're going to go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Okay, so again, you see each finger has 2 loops. The bottom loop comes up and off. Bottom loop comes up and off. Up and off, and up and off. I'm going to give this a little tug back here. Maybe kind of scooch my loops down a little bit. All right, so you can do the weaving method of over, under, which is the way that I like to do. You can also just wrap each finger, which a lot of children like to do also. So you're just going to, yes, okay, so you're going to wrap, 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 wrap. And the same thing, your bottom loop comes up and off each time. All right, and so it's up to your child to decide what works better for them. So you're either going to wrap it, wrap it, wrap it, and wrap. I prefer under over, but that's my preference. All right, so you're going to keep going, and once your child sort of masters this, it's going to become really fun. So let's do another row, do it my way. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Bottom loop comes up and off. Bottom loop up and off. Bottom loop up and off. Bottom loop up and off. Okay. All right. So let's say, it's been like an hour or however long you are finger weaving and you're done. You're ready to take a break, but you don't want to unravel all of your work. So then you're going to take a pencil or a popsicle stick, craft stick or something, and you're going to transfer these 4 loops onto your stick or your holder. So that way you don't lose all your work that you've done. And so what you're going to do is you're just going to slip this right through. So you've got 1 loop off, 2 loops off, 3, there it is, and 4. So I've got all 4 loops, and it looks a bit of a mess, but I'm just going to give it a little tug. Okay, and so now you've got 4 loops that are, pretty secure on this little pencil. So you can just tuck it away in a little basket or someplace so it's kind of out of the way. I'm going to move this. All right, and I'm going to show you an example that I worked on earlier so you can kind of get a sense of what you're working with. So as your child gets more proficient, you're going to end up with this long snake, and you can see it becomes pretty addictive and it's very satisfying. There's even books about what to do with these long snakes. I've had children at school make them that wrap all the way around the exterior of the entire house. It's really fun. So when you're ready to pick it back up, you're going to transfer these 4 loops onto your 4 fingers. Remember, you're going to use your non-dominant hand. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to slide. I'm going to kind of pinch it right here. Got a good grip. And I'm just going to slide this all the way out. This is this part, I'm going to transfer hands, where you might want to help your child get it back on their fingers. So you're going to put 1, 2, 3, and then that 4th loop. There we go. And it doesn't matter if they get a little twisted. All right, gonna wiggle those back down. Okay, so now I can get my working end. Here we go. It's my ball of yarn over here. And I'm gonna pick up where I left off. So now I can go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Each finger has those 2 loops. So the bottom comes up and off. And it does take a little practice to get going, but don't give up because it's really fun. It's very satisfying and you end up with a really cool craft. Okay, so watch it a couple times. Let me know if you've got any questions. And if you do, you can send me a text or an email and I'll see what I can do. Enjoy finger weaving.